The concept of Satan wanting individuals to stay poor may seem like a mythical or metaphorical idea, but it holds a significant amount of truth when examined from a spiritual and socio-economic perspective. According to biblical teachings, Satan is often referred to as the prince of this world and is said to have a vested interest in the downfall of humanity. One of the most effective ways to bring about this downfall is by perpetuating poverty and financial struggles among individuals. When individuals are trapped in the cycle of poverty, they are often plagued by feelings of hopelessness, desperation, and anxiety. These emotions can lead to a range of negative consequences, including mental health issues, strained relationships, and a lack of motivation to improve their circumstances. Satan feeds on these negative emotions, using them to further his agenda of destroying humanity's sense of purpose and fulfillment. By keeping individuals in a state of financial bondage, Satan is able to limit their potential, stifle their creativity, and prevent them from living a life of purpose and meaning. Furthermore, poverty can also lead to a range of spiritual consequences, including a lack of faith, a sense of disconnection from God, and a tendency to seek solace in worldly vices. When individuals are struggling to make ends meet, they may become more focused on their immediate needs rather than their long-term spiritual well-being. This can lead to a decline in their spiritual practices, such as prayer, meditation, and attending church services. As a result, they may become more vulnerable to Satan's influence, allowing him to further manipulate and control their lives. However, it is essential to recognize that Satan's power is not absolute and individuals have the ability to fight back against his plans. One of the most effective ways to combat poverty and financial struggles is by developing a strong sense of faith and trust in God. When individuals have a deep understanding of God's love and provision, they are better equipped to handle the challenges of poverty and to trust that God will provide for their needs. This faith can be developed through regular prayer, reading of scripture, and attendance at church services. In addition to spiritual practices, individuals can also take practical steps to improve their financial situation. This can include developing a budget, reducing debt, and increasing their income through education, training, or entrepreneurship. By taking control of their financial lives, individuals can break free from the cycle of poverty and begin to build a more stable and secure future. This, in turn, can help to reduce stress and anxiety, improve mental health, and increase feelings of hope and motivation. Another crucial step in fighting against Satan's plans is to build a supportive community of like-minded individuals. When individuals are surrounded by people who share their values and goals, they are more likely to stay motivated and encouraged, even in the face of challenges. This community can provide emotional support, practical advice, and spiritual guidance, helping individuals to stay on track and achieve their goals. Furthermore, a supportive community can also help to counteract the negative influences of Satan, providing a sense of belonging and connection that can help to overcome feelings of isolation and loneliness. Ultimately, the fight against poverty and financial struggles is not just a physical or material battle, but a spiritual one. By recognizing the role that Satan plays in perpetuating poverty, individuals can begin to take steps to break free from his influence and build a more stable and secure future. This requires a combination of spiritual practices, practical steps, and a supportive community, but the rewards are well worth the effort. By trusting in God's provision and taking control of their financial lives, individuals can overcome the challenges of poverty and live a life of purpose, meaning, and fulfillment, free from the grasp of Satan's influence.